all the latest updates, subscribe to News 9.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo underwent COVID-19 testing during his televised briefing. Andrew took the test in a bid to encourage fellow New Yorkers to come forward and get themselves tested for COVID-19. A health worker dressed in PPE suit collected the governor's samples as he indulged in friendly banter with the health worker.
Closing my eyes was a moment of relaxation. There is no reason why you should not get the test.
America's top health agency, the Center for Disease Control, came under severe criticism from the White House. The agency has been blamed for creating a faulty COVID-19 test that resulted in the country's slow response to tackle COVID-19. Critics have blamed the CDC for the delays and said that the country could have commenced testing using the kits designed by the World Health Organization. US President Donald Trump hit out at former President Barack Obama and called him grossly incompetent. Trump's remarks comes after Obama criticized the US leaders for their slow response in handling the COVID-19 situation. Obama had hit out at the administration during a live streaming event on Saturday.
Look, he was an incompetent president. That's all I can say. Grossly incompetent. Thank you.
Following up on its stringent enforcement of health safety measures, Kuwait and Qatar have warned their citizens of strict action if found not wearing a mask. Kuwait has announced a jail sentence of close to 3 months and a fine of $16,200, while Qatar has announced a prison sentence of nearly 3 years and a fine of $55,000. It has now come to light that former UK Home Secretary Sajid Wajid had turned down India's extradition request of underworld don Dawood Ibrahim's aide Tiger Hanif. Tiger Hanif was wanted by law enforcement agencies in connection with the 1993 Surat bomb blasts. Tiger Hanif had gone into hiding in the UK but had been traced and arrested. The London High Court had even ruled that the gangster could be extradited to India. However, the Pakistan origin former Home Secretary had refused to clear the extradition request. 5 Iranian tankers sailed towards Venezuela carrying much needed gasoline and chemical products. The move comes in the backdrop of the two US-sanctioned nations to help each other amid tensions between Tehran and Washington. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro reached out to Iran for aid after the US slapped sanctions on the nation. US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo blamed China for causing the worldwide spread of COVID-19. Pompeo said that China permitted its citizens to undertake international travel despite knowing the risk of the virus transmission. Pompeo said that Trump will decide on the next move to take action against China. Albanian police clashed with protesters over the demolition of city's iconic National Theatre building. The protesters gathered at the building in Albania after construction workers arrived with demolition equipment to bring down the dilapidated building. Several protesters were detained in the protest. Supporters of Brazil President Jair Bolsonaro staged a protest in Sao Paulo against the state's restrictions and measures enforced to combat the spread of coronavirus. The president's supporters took to the streets in a motorcade holding the national flag on their cars and bikes. President Bolsonaro said he wanted people to return to work while the majority of governors and mayors keep restrictions and social distance measures in place to try and curb the spread of the virus.